Thank you, Ulysse. Thank you to the panel. Pierre and Thérèse have done a good part of my job, which is to try to summarize this very difficult and I think rich topic. It seems to me, en bref, because we're over time, there are 2 or 3 major themes to pull out of this. One is simply to understand our world is changed. All of you walk around with little apparatuses and you're checking your status and your email and your business and your friends and probably your intimate life every 5 minutes. And you probably did it 12 times while we were talking here. And that changes our psychology. It changes our personality. It's also changed our standards of what privacy is. We read about someone and we look to see what they look like. Our standards of privacy, I think, are deeply under threat. And I think we need to understand that, first of all, as human beings who try to live in societies and try to elect feeble governments to try to manage our lives and keep us safe and warm and connected. The second theme is governance and government. Again, this is the great Anglo-Saxon French mistranslation. What is gouvernance? Is it governance or is it government? I think we're going to have this debate for a long time to come.
Sur ce point, c'est la gouvernance, c'est pas les gouvernements. C'est bien.
Well, but we're also talking about a C5. You know, we're talking about lots of different options. Taxes. How is the government going to manage in these times of austerity to make even this freedom worthwhile to them? The French are beginning to put VAT on access to cable and internet. This is going to accelerate. Maybe you'll have a VAT that goes every email you send, gets more and more VAT. I'm very worried about that. The security issue is terrifying. Frankly, I get 500 spams a day. 500, and I have a professional company that gets rid of probably 400 of them, and forgive me, Google Mail gets rid of 70 more, and then I've got to deal with the rest of them. And if we can't control that yet, I think it's a good indication of the failures of our governments right now and the failures of companies who are, after all, self-interested in managing this very important community. And the last thing I would say is we need to understand better the liberating aspects of this technology. It is about freedom. It's freedom of speech, it's freedom of knowledge, it's freedom of data. But we need to be terribly, terribly skeptical. I mean, you can learn anything you want out on the web. Maybe a third of it is wrong. And there is a tremendous difference between data and knowledge and wisdom. And that is the thing I hope we will hold to. So merci à tous, and good luck, and thank you all.
Merci à nos panélistes et à l'année prochaine.